All right, next question up says, I have deficit deadlifts in my program and it puts stress on my lower back. I had a lower back injury before. Could I sub it out with pause deadlifts or block pulls? You should sub it out with something. Like I've said many times, there's no movement other than the competition movement that's required in any of these programs. So we definitely don't want you to do a movement that's going to put you at an injury risk. The question becomes, what do we sub it out with? I think pause deadlifts are the obvious choice. The problem there is that pause deadlifts are already in your program. So do we really want to have a double dose of pause deadlifts? It's not the worst thing, but I think your overall adaptation is going to be better if we can have some different movements. So you mentioned block pulls. Those also are in your program. So I don't think that that's necessarily a great substitution either. We need to find a substitution that emphasizes the bottom of the movement, at least to some degree. It doesn't have to be perfect. So pause deadlifts are good, but if you're already doing pause deadlifts, then we need some other things as well. So we've got pause deadlifts, we've got block pulls. Doing a pause deadlift at the knee would be potentially helpful as well. If your weak range of motion is off the floor, it makes it difficult because there's not a whole lot of options for you at that point. If your weak range of motion is somewhere else, mid-range, something along those lines, you have a lot more choice in that you can do pauses at knee level, you can do block pulls, you can do chains or bands or reverse bands and things like that. So you got a lot more choices if your weak range of motion is somewhere other than off the floor. But that's going to be, that's going to be up to you. That's going to be based on how you're pulling and your technique. So hopefully there's some ideas there for you. Just don't get stuck in a rut too much. And if you're having trouble figuring out weak range of motion stuff, send me a video.